Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. So we're going to be jumping onto a bit of flight sim this morning, so stick around, enjoy the stream. You never know, you might become part of the Mile High Club. Right, we're going to jump over into Discord and we're going to meet up with Mr. Smelvin.
Hello.
There he is. Right, so we're going to jump to the live screen. We are already on the ground. And for some reason, again, for the second time, the freaking button on my stream deck is basically slapping me in the face. Are you gonna fucking change? Right. Right, can we go here? We're here! We're here. Hello, Mr. Jingles. How you doing, sweetheart?
Why can he see you, Dav?
I will be there shortly. Right. So, we is in my plane. And we are going to do some checks. Parking brake is on. Flaps and speed brake are off. Throttles are in idle. Both engines are off. Right, we're good. We can start the starting sequence. Batteries on.
Strobe, don't need that on wings.
Don't need all of that on during the day, Calvin.
Right.
Won't be able to see them anyway because they're only little blips on the wings and the tail. Right, so batteries are on. APU bleed, start. Right, batteries batteries are ramping up. Here we go.
For once, I'm set up and ready before you.
It's because I was getting my stream ready.
Exactly. My engines are pairing. All I've got to do is...
You've extinguished all white lights, yes?
Yep. All of those bastards are out.
I'm just waiting until my batteries get up to power. There we go. The external power's just kicked on. Batteries are at full. Can now flick on engine 2. Into the ignitions. Flick on engine 1. And we should be starting to build up some PSI. Yep, PSI is building. We'll be ready to take off shortly. Whilst you're on the ground, you can just go on the GPU, which is the green thing that says arrival, whilst you're waiting for the APU to start. Well, I've studied the start sequence of this Airbus many times. So, see, look, external power is available. Turn that on. Yeah, honestly, I have studied this plane. Yo, Andrew, long time no speak. Right, so we are going to go and request... Oh, we're on... What the fuck? That was weird. That was a camera glitch. Right, ground services, request pushback. There are no pushbacks available. What the fuck? How can there be no pushbacks available?
I had to reverse myself out. I can't even fucking see you on the ground at the minute.
Well, I'm in the bay nearest to the building, mate. You might be the opposite side to me. Yeah, you. No, you're not there. Where are you? I don't even see you. We're not in a group.
Oh, aren't we?
No. Invite the group. Right, group invite sent. I'm going to take off the park and brake and roll this beast backwards. Melvin has joined the group. There you are. You're behind me. I am to your right.
Aye.
Right, let's I see you.
I see you. Let me go on. Are you in the bright green one?
Yeah, I'm in the bright green one. Would I be in anything else? Come on. Like the sound of the engine.
I see you. I'm behind you. Boop, boop.
This is a Russian airline. What, this green paint is Russian? There's another big boy taking off there, Calvin.
Yep.
EJU. He is in an airbus as well by the look of it. Yeah, he is.
No, he's coming into land.
Is he landing or is he taking off?
He's landing. 330, 320, 310, 300. 290 to 80.
S7 is Russian airline. Fair enough. Didn't know that.
Really?
Calvin, don't go plop plop in the water over there, will you?
Oh, why not?
Only with a fishing rod.
Ooh, yellow one. Flying banana. Hello, Dave.
Holy shit, there's a plane under the ground there.
Yeah, it's where it's a GPS picture.
To what?
It's where it's where it was. Basically, this is a GPS picture taken from like Google Earth or something like that.
Oh, right. So there was a plane there, so they tried to edit it out.
and they've just painted the lines for Microsoft over the top of it.
Well, this is a fucking long old taxi, this one, isn't it?
Aye.
Right, so park and brake applied. And speed brakes off, flaps down. Throttles into tow, and here we go.
Hi, Dave.
EasyJet Euro from Paris. Very nice. See you in the sky, baby.
Yeah, boy.
Remember, if you do it right, you shouldn't need to pull back on your stick. It will go airborne by itself.
Yeah.
You up, Calvin?
I'm climbing.
There you are over there. Not too shabby, bread bin, not too shabby. Back down into the climb gate. Let the engines ease off a little bit. So inside your cockpit, if you look down at your throttles, You should be in CL.
CL. Uh-huh.
That's where your throttle should be now. Which is one step above idle. But we don't bless pigs, we shoot.
Yep, I know.
What one are you tuned into, bro? Because
118.475.
London.
Yeah.
Well, mine's denying me every time I ask for instructions. It just says request denied. So I'm currently flying blind. I'm gonna have to do this via instrument flying. I've got no. Where are you gone? Fucking hell, you're all the way back there?
Yeah. It's not going right for me today. Don't know why.
Are you on autopilot?
Yeah.
Right, so on your autopilot,
I've got the heading and all that lot sorted out.
right, and what about your speed match?
Oh, I haven't got that one, I don't think.
That's the first dial on the in the centre.
Ooh. Fuck, should that be set as then?
Well, I'm currently at 100, about 180 I am, average, for my climb. I have no idea what's going on with my comms and that. I literally have no fucking idea. This did this to me the other day as well.
Yeah.
Right, have you also set your climb rate as well?
Yes.
What's your climb rate set at?
Oh,
Vertical speed controller on the right of the centre.
fucking zoom in, stupid thing. That isn't set, no.
Set that to about 15. Plus 15.
Uh-huh. I will do when my game decides what it's doing. There we go. Plus 15.
Yeah, plus 15. Taking my bird up to 32,000 feet. Request C-class airspace. Fuck's that all about?
You know, it's taking me forever to climb up to 11,000.
Have you got your speed brake on? So in the back of the wing, you've got right at the back of the wing is your flaps, and then just in front of that is a set of speed brakes. Are they open?
Speed brakes are on now.
They're open now.
They were, no. That's better.
So they were open.
No, they were unarmed.
No. Look, the speed brakes have to be closed. The flaps have to be on 0.
Flaps lever is 0, speed brake is 0.
Yeah, so they should be pushed all the way forward on both.
Yeah.
So was the speed brake down on like the middle half or full?
Middle half, that'd be why.
Yeah, it was drag. It was the air causes air drag, mate. That's why you was going so slow.
That's better. I'm up at 11,000 feet now.
I'm nearly up at. I'm just at 19.2 at the minute.
I want to be at 210.
Start climbing or what? Excuse me. So my autopilot's been an absolute goon. Here we go, we're starting to climb. Sometimes if your autopilot doesn't listen to you, you need to turn it off, turn it back on again.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Fat bitch.
It echoed round, you see.
Here we go, we're on the climb. Where is La Smelvin?
The smell will be behind you at 1,400 feet.
Don't see you.
14,000 even.
I don't see you anymore.
Oh no.
You gone.
You gone.
Go straight down with your engines off. I think not. Yes, it does. You have to purchase the fighter planes, though. They cost monies. About 40 quid a plane, they are.
Not cheap.
Ah, there is Smelvin.
Yeah,
He
boy.
come out of nowhere. So what's your speed now? You've got to be up in the 300s.
Speed is 233 at the moment. And climbing.
Yeah, once you get up out of it. Dom, we're not playing silly buggers here, mate. We are flying to the destination. Dom, we are not playing silly buggers. We are flying. No, it's not a challenge, it's stupidity. Oh yeah, turn your engine off and crash into the ground. Yeah, so I've wasted my time doing a flight because I'm just going to plummet the plane into the ground like a moron. No.
Oh, fucking hell.
Where you gone again, Calvin?
I can see ya.
I can't see you.
I can see you, but you can't see me.
What speed you doing?
339, 340.
Right, I'm applying my speed brakes.
Excuse me, plane. Why you not climb?
Can you apply the speed brake, you dickhead? What are you doing?
Stupid plane.
Okay, the speed brake didn't want to apply, so I've dropped the flaps. Which is slowing me right down, and I'm losing altitude. That should have been well enough for you to catch up.
Well, I'm doing my airspeed's a bit high. 350.
Well, my airspeed's down at 180 again now, so you should be able to catch up.
I'm still.
I think the autopilot absolutely shit itself when I fucking turned the flaps on full, and we dropped down from like 30,000 feet to 25.8 within like a matter of seconds. We was in the excess speed of like 300, and then we shot down to 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, the autopilot's definitely cacked its pants.
Yeah, mine's still attempting to climb. We're climbing slowly now, like.
Right, so in on your dash.
Yep.
The furthest on the central panel, the furthest right one, which is your vertical speed, put that to plus 20.
Plus 20.
You should start going up like a fucking rocket then.
Oh, there we go. We're climbing again.
My autopilot's decided to ignore everything I've told him to do.
Sounds about right.
As per, yep. we start climbing geese. Come on.
And you'll see me now.
Yep.
Good.
Up and away. What have you got yours set to? What's your altitude?
It is... Bear with me 2 seconds. My altitude's set at 21,000.
Go up the 32,000, mate.
I will do when I get there.
No, set it in the cab.
Yeah.
Set it on your autopilot. For 32,000 feet.
A bit windy up here, I can hear the wind.
Well, you are in the fucking sky, you blank. It's a bit windy up here. You fucking plonker.
How's that friend of yours, Dave? Well, very quiet now, isn't he?
Huh?
Well, very quiet
Dom?
now, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not said much after that.
He got slapped by somebody.
Oh, did he?
He got the crashy slap. He got timed out, so... Get out in a bit, Dave.
I'm banking round, mate. I've deliberately done a circle to let you catch up.
Oh.
I'm at 31.2 and I'm at 230 airspeed. I'm gonna kick back on the autopilot in a minute. I'm in a nice controlled loop as well.
Yeah.
Alright, autopilot back on. Here he goes. Fucking hell, you've gone into a fucking steep bank there. Fucking Jesus. Passengers got to be laying on the windows on the fucking right side.
It wasn't that steep.
No, me.
Oh.
I kicked the autopilot back on and
Oh.
yeah, he's at quite a steep angle. All the passengers with their heads smushed up against the fucking window.
Shall I be kind to my passengers?
What, turn on the aircon?
Turn the seatbelt light off.
Oh, I don't do any of that. I don't even turn on the aircon, mate.
I don't think I can I?
I think there is an aircon switch on here, yeah.
There is, but it's inoperative.
Well, on the one that Jay's flying, every single button in the cockpit works.
Yeah, there is a thing you can get to make the buttons more more to open the plane up a bit more.
Yeah, it's another Airbus.
Yeah.
It's a third-party Airbus, not made by Microsoft.
Excuse me again.
Cool, you're miles in front of me now.
Gonna. I've overtaken a Dave. I have slowed down for you though.
I've kicked my plane up to 350 knots.
Oh, I'm cruising at 277 at the minute.
If it will get there or not's another matter.
Yeah. I had mine up at 350 though, not long ago.
Sky's lovely and blue up here.
It is, isn't it?
You've disappeared off my radar now, I can't see you.
I can still see you behind me. I'm just making the climb up.
What are you going up to?
31,000.
I'm going up to 35. Come back down into the climb gate now as well. Oh, there you are. I see you.
I see you, Dave. Hello. Is Dave coming back for the overtake again?
I'll do the wing wobble to say hello. Did you also know that bush pilots actually do that to acknowledge if, you know, like if someone's stranded somewhere?
Yeah.
Bush pilots and stuff like that actually do the wing shake to acknowledge that they've seen you.
Yeah.
And you've got Netflix, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you watched a series called Scorpion?
No.
Well, I highly suggest that you watch it. It is fucking incredible, mate. It's about a bunch of geniuses that start their own. They start their own company, and they get employed by Homeland Security.
All right.
And they have to go round and solve like things that could like cause catastrophic failure or like weld problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you've got one that's got like a mega high IQ, you've got one that's a shrink, one that's a computer nerd, and one that's an engineer, and then you've got a normal human with a normal IQ, because the ones with the high IQ, the nerdy ones, are not really good at cheers for the light there, mate, much appreciated. Yeah, the nerdy ones are not like kind of accepted into society.
Yeah.
They don't know how. They've got a good IQ, but they don't have a good EQ. Which means that they can't express how they feel. They have no feelings. They're just like complete nerd. So Paige is she basically does all the talking for them, to the normal humans that haven't got like super duper IQs and all of this sort of stuff. But yeah, honestly, it is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. Yo, Tessa, how's it going, bud?
I've head off a bit, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. Can we start the climb, please? I'm going up to 35,000 feet.
Yeah.
Are you having another bad day, Tez? Because recently you're having a lot of bad days. I think a lot of it is you overthinking a lot of stuff, Tez, and you know, you get yourself a bit wound up. And so you've got to, you know, kind of have a bit of a give a fuck attitude in life sometimes. Had a seriously bad day yesterday. You seemed pretty good yesterday when you was on Formula 1. Are you going up to 35?
Can do. What might be it? West 4,000.
Well, is it
Come on,
something?
then, reply, you rude bastard.
Is it something that you can control, Tezza, or is it something that's out of your control? Because if you can't control it, there ain't no point getting wound up over it. But if you can control it and it's something that you've done, then, you know, you need to then put it right. Something that you're in control of. So it's something that you're in control of and you're now overthinking it and winding yourself up about it. So instead of overthinking it and getting yourself all wound up about it, Tez, why don't you try and solve the problem? Because the more that you stress about it, the more that it eats you up inside and the lower that you feel. You know, so you're the... Go on, sorry, Calvin.
I was overspeed.
Overspeed?
Overspeed.
Overspeed, overspeed, overspeed.
Overspeed, overspeed.
Turn your speed down on your cab. Let's say, Tesla, I was like you once upon a time, where, you know, I used to over-analyse and overthink absolutely everything.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Yep, and, you know, me and Calvin have butted heads over a few subjects in the past, and, you know, I am who I am, and he is who he is. He's not always going to like my opinion, and I'm not always going to like his opinion.
Hey, you're a cunt.
I totally agree. You know, and if you're the one in control of the situation, then, like me and Calvin, when me and Calvin butt heads, it takes one person to either apologise or to sit down and lay your cards out on the table. And once the cards are out on the table and you've managed to rectify the situation, look at us now, we're sitting in here playing a video game. I mean, a couple of months back I said some things that Calvin really did not agree with, but he understands where I'm coming from and I understand where he's coming from, and that all comes down to being able to freely speak to each other. You know, I've told him that, you know, that I don't want to talk about certain subjects. He's taken it on the chin and he's gone, okay, I won't talk about them certain subjects, and then that way it stops any conflict between me and Calvin, because I don't want to hear about that subject, but he does want to talk about that subject. So, you know, it gives him the knowledge that I don't want to know about that subject, but then you also find somebody that does want to talk about that subject, and then when Calvin's feeling a bit uptight about that subject, he can then go and talk to that person that understands the subject more than I do. You know, I'm quite a close-minded person when it comes to certain subjects, and Jade is like an open book. Yeah, Martin, we're all good over here, bud. Yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, like Tezza's obviously had a bad day yesterday. You know, I asked him if he was in control of the situation or not in control, and he said he is in control of the situation. So I said to him that only he can solve the situation if he is in control of it. So, you know, and I was giving an example about me and Calvin not always getting along, and, you know, me saying things that he didn't agree with, and vice versa. Like, sometimes he says things that I don't agree with, and, you know, sometimes you have to take it on the chin, and there's sometimes that you can, you know, if I don't agree with a certain subject, then you can ask somebody else to talk to the other person about that subject to put them at ease. You know, like it's not always easy, especially when you don't understand the subject, or you don't like me. Like I said, I am close-minded on some things. Not everything, but some things I am quite close-minded on, and that's due to the way that I was raised. You know, like obviously my mum and dad were raised by strict parents, so they tried to be a little bit more lenient with their kids, but still have that kind of strict structure in place. So it's quite difficult for me to sometimes open up to certain things and subjects, and so that's why, you know, like I said, it is easier if you've got somebody that is more open-minded, that you can then tell that person, right, this person's willing to listen to your subject, and you go and talk to them about it.
As well, Tez, just remember, there is a word that some people don't say very often, and that word is no.
Yeah, as I say, that is also a factor in your life, Tezza, that you do want to try and help everybody out as much as you can, and we've all seen it. We have all seen it. And, you know, sometimes you have to say no, even if the other person doesn't like you saying no. If you don't agree with it, or you don't want to do it, you should never feel that you're being forced to do that. Cheers for the like there, Martin, that is much appreciated. But yeah, you need to kind of take a step back, Tezza, and, you know, if, like I said, if you are in control of the situation, then you either need to figure out how to solve the situation, or you need to figure out a way of confronting the situation without it blowing up in your face. Say sometimes talking to people normally is the best remedy. I say I used to be a right stubborn fuck, and I used to bottle everything up, and then somebody would say something, and I'd... What plane?
The plane's just flown across the top of me. Oh, there he goes.
I don't currently see him. Yo, Shawnee boy.
I've just gone under.
Well, I'm quite a ways off of you.
What? Oh, fucking hell, you're over there. Hello, Dave.
Yeah, I'm over to the far side. I'm heading towards the pin. You spoke to Ian last night. Well, did it kind of resolve the situation? Did it make the situation better, or... Oh, we got a little disco going on back there.
Disco.
I think the disco was late to the party. I think that was for Martin's like. I think... Oh, no. Oh, we got another one coming in. I just heard the diddling. It's Shawnee boy in with a like.
I dropped a like yesterday, and the disco started before the like notification come through.
Yeah, on this computer, because I'm running a baby 1070 graphics card in this computer, it physically can't keep up. It's trying to render the game, it's then trying to post-process render the stream, and then when the notifications come on the screen, they go in uber slow motion. Let's say I keep changing the settings so that my CPU is doing all the processing, not the graphics card, but every time I shut the computer down, it then resets it back to the fucking graphics card every time. Well, Tesla, I mean, if talking to Ian helped you, you know, it helped kind of make the situation better, then, you know, you trust Ian. So if you feel that you can talk to Ian, then, you know, going forward, you know, just ask Ian if you can go and have a private chat again and see if that will help solve the situation. It's always nice to have a second opinion. You know, like when you wind yourself up to the point where you're not sleeping, you're not eating, and so on and so forth. I've been there. Calvin's been there. I know he has. You know, you wind yourself up so much that you can't physically function. And once you get to that point, you know, it's either you're gonna reach out for help or you're gonna have a fucking mental breakdown. And I've done both. When I was with my ex-partner before Jade, I got in such a mess with my life. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was unemployed. I was living like down in Ramsgate. I had no friends, no family down there, and I felt isolated. And I was in the bath one day, and I just had a mental breakdown. I started crying. I started shaking. I didn't even know what was happening to me. Ended up getting on the phone to my dad and saying, look, I wanna move back home. And my dad's response was, look, you've got a family now. You know, you've got a missus and 2 kids. He said you need to sort your life out. Like, you need to, you know, you can't run away from the situation. You need to step up and be a dad. And I did. It was difficult. Like, it took me a little while. I went on to antidepressants and all of that sort of stuff, and yeah, it took me a bit of time. There's Calvin's like in there. You see how it goes uber slow motion?
I'm waiting for it. Slow motion.
That's because the graphics card can't keep up. I obviously don't know exactly what you're talking about, but from my past experience is that a person will only change if it's within them to do so. Otherwise it's sad, but they may never change. Fair play to you guys though, you sound like you're trying to help. Yeah, I mean, Tez has been part of this group on and off for a long time. You know, when Tezza first joined the group, he was just watching the streams, and then he became a moderator in my stream because he was there all the time. He helped out within the streams. If anybody come in and caused problems, Tezza was on the case. You know, Tezza then joined DDL and things didn't kind of go to plan, and he then went off and he started to game on his own, and he went to a different VTC and stuff like that. And then not so long ago, you know, like Tezza was still around, like he was 100% still around, still supporting the channel, everything else. And then we got talking about Tezza coming back to DDL, the VTC, and joining back in with the gaming community and stuff like that. So Tezza made the jump, he came back to DDL, and you know, I assume that he's happy here. You know, he turns up as much as he can and interacts with the boys as much as he can, has a laugh as much as he can. You know, I'll always try and be there for anybody that's having a bad time.
Here, Tez, do you want something that'll make you laugh? I'll wait for the answer to that one before I say it.
I got something that'll make you laugh. Calvin's face.
Wow. Wow.
I am happy to be back with you guys. I love you guys in DDL. As I say, you know, the feeling's mutual, Tezza. You know, like we wouldn't have invited you back to the group if we didn't, you know, if we didn't care for you and we didn't want you around. You know, like it just wouldn't happen. Go on, Crash, make me laugh.
I'm working on it. Give me a second. I need to log in first.
Oh God, what are you up to?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Dave?
Well, it depends what you're up to, Calvin, doesn't it?
I'm trying to log into my Twitch. Because I presume that's where Tezo is.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, we, you know, as you grow from like a child into, you know, into a teenager, then into an adult. I mean, we all have hiccups along the way. Of course you would come out with that, Calvin. Oh dear. Oh, I just knew you was gonna come out with something like that. Oh dear. Right, let's move this up here. So actually what we'll do is we'll put it back over here. We need to put a background on that so you guys can actually see it. Oh dear, Calvin.
Oh, there's always one. And that one's normally me.
Right, background colour.
That's by the speedway. Overspeed. Shut the fuck up. Go on, Tez.
Right, if you guys type, it should come up with a black background on it now, so then Martin can see you guys talking as well. And okay, it didn't come up with a black background. It just proved me completely wrong.
Oh, fuck. There's a button there somewhere.
Right, if you now type, it should come up with a box. Right, there we go.
They skipped over that one.
Can Xbox crossplay with PC? Well, I would presume so. I would presume so. Right, so Martin, if you now see on the stream down in this bottom corner, this is Tezza talking down in the bottom, and then obviously you talking up the top there. Oh yeah, by the way, Davros, I'm not going to be on for breakfast on Friday, and it won't be yeah, that's not a worries, Tezza. Say you know, like if you get some time to jump on, if we're still on, then feel free. So that's why I was saying, you know, like you said, obviously your shopping comes on a Friday, so that's why the lobby is always open. So even if you are going to be late, you can still jump in at any time. I told you for so long that you would really, really enjoy Wreckfest, but obviously you being quite stubborn sometimes and saying no, it's not me, it is a bit of everyone, I think, because you get to the end of the week and you could have had a shit week at work, and then you come home and you get to bust the shit out of each other on Wreckfest. There is no better feeling than smashing someone up, especially if me and Calvin are butted heads during the week and it comes to the Friday and I'm like, right, I fucking annihilate him.
Yeah, no, I annihilated you.
When? Not this time around. I remember me and you going at it not so long ago on Wreckfest, and you put me upside down in the ditch and there was no reset turned on. Oh my god, I got so frustrated. Had to sit there for a 20-lap race upside down in the ditch. I was calling him all the names under the sun.
Oh, that no cunt would come and rescue me.
Yeah, no one would come and rescue me. They were like, nope, this is Wreckfest, you stay on your roof.
Oh, that was brilliant.
I am gonna be going after one person next time on Wreckfest. What's on me, Janner? Mr. Cornish Gamer in the house.
Yo, Cornish.
Yes, Calvin.
No, I was replying to Tez's one.
Oh. Not Dave. Not Dave.
No, not Dave. I'm just guessing there.
It's getting a bit foggy up here, guys. It's getting a bit foggy.
Oh, yeah, there's the fog.
What's on to voice in the background? Voice in the background, reveal yourself.
No.
No. I don't know what servers we're actually on, mate. I couldn't honestly tell you.
Fuck off, Tez. Good luck, Tez, because I won't be on Wreckfest for a while. I was gonna say I'm not very active on Wreckfest. I'm like Friday night's my normal night out as well.
But you can add me, Martin, over on the Xbox. My tag is Dr. Dave Tech. So if I just pause the game, Calvin, in 3, 2, 1, hit the escape. All right.
Oh, I've already hit escape.
Right, escape. Right. So see up in the top corner there, mate. We are heading to Barcelona, aren't we?
I think so.
Right, so if you add my tag up here, Dr. Dave Tech, no spaces, all capital letters, add me on the Xbox, and then it should pop up on here saying that you're online. I don't know if it will through the Xbox. I'm not 100% sure if it is crossplay, but we can certainly give it a go. Yes, Northern European. There we go. There's Martin. He's just added me. Thank you for the hosty, Calvin.
No worries. I just fancy. See, that's not in slow mo though. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah. I got told it dross. What's dross? Do you mean it was? I think you're broken, Cornish. Oh dear. So local players is Calvin. I don't know what this icon's for because it's not doing anything.
That might be players near us.
No, that one there is players near us. Local players 1 is you.
Oh.
Haha, my phone is shit, man. Got a crack on the screen. Well, you know what that sounds like, Cornish, didn't you? That's definitely a you problem.
Well, it could be 1 or 2 cracks. And that's as much as I'm saying.
Long as it ain't his butt crack.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Reason for making me think boobies.
Well, I'm pretty
Everybody
sure
wants a bosom for a pillow. Everybody wants a bosom. Yeah, Calvin, that Scorpion program.
Yeah.
The woman's name's Paige. Fuck me, she's got some banging boobies on her. They want £100 to replace the screen. Well, think yourself lucky that it's only £100. Because I've got a phone wherever the hell I put it.
That'll make Heather laugh.
I don't know where I put it, but I had the S6 Edge. And because the screen edges were tapered, they wanted £350 just for a fucking screen.
Fucking hell. There you go, Ted.
That's why I was smart this time around, and this phone is insured. So if I break it, it gets replaced. And my new phone is definitely 1000% going to have insurance on it because the phone is valued at over £2,000.
What fucking phone you getting? A gold-plated flip one?
It is the Samsung Fold. So it's essentially two of these S20, two of these S20s side by side, and it folds in half. So it has a screen on the front, which is like your normal mobile phone, and then you unfold it, and it's a tablet inside.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Look it up, Calvin. Look up.
Oh, I've already seen one.
Yeah, the Samsung Fold 3. It is.
Yeah.
Right, so we're about 203 nautical miles out. If you can see me in your friends list, Cornish and Martin, if you click on me, you should be able to join flight. Got the S21 and the camera is something else. I'll tell you what, the camera quality in mobile phones these days is getting absolutely phenomenal. Well, get on it then, Cornish. Chop, chop, choppity chop chop with your Cornish shitty internet.
Oh dear.
You seem to be falling behind, Smelvin.
Am I? I'll go now. I walk back into the computer.
Has your auto speed brake come on when you press the escape button?
My speed brake is still on. Because I was overspeeding, so I put that on a bit.
Well, turn it off, son.
I
you
have
are
now.
falling behind. I'm a... put it in, Mr. Cornish. I have added you, Cornish, Cornish, Cornish.
19, 18.
So, like I said, I would presume that you would be able to join me.
15, 14, 13, 12. Fuck's sake, who's half-inched that one? Dave, I'm losing me spanners.
You are a spanner.
No, I've lost one. What spanner normally goes missing?
10.
Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck is it, is my next question. Oh, it's in the fucking car, isn't it? Boop, boop. Boopity boop. In you go.
Right, so you're going to give me a definitive answer.
Come on.
Microsoft Flight Sim does have cross-play and cross-platform multiplayer between Xbox and PC. So, yes, it is cross-play. So, yeah, if you... hang on, let me see if I can see... Yep, Mr. Cornish, there you are. Invite the group. Sent you an invite, Cornish. And Colin, are you online yet, bro? Because you're not showing up on my...
in the group.
What?
Corpses in the group as well.
Mr. Cornish has joined. There's Mr. Cornish, he's behind us. Well, you learn something new every day. Yes, it is cross-plat. And yes, you can play with Xbox.
Now. Dave, do you reckon they do L plates for planes?
I think you would need a fucking uber-sized L plate for you, Calvin.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Lunchtime yet? Almost.
No, you've still got an hour yet.
I fucking wish. Hopefully, Dave, in an hour's time, I'll be on the bus going to college.
Nah, don't fancy that.
Someone wants to achieve a level 3 course, so yeah, one has to. Ugh.
Cornish is in an airbus.
Ooh.
and he's currently going to exceed the Airbus top altitude in a minute.
Yep, 38,000.
He's at 38,000, mate. That plane can only go up to 39,000, so don't try and push it any higher. That is max altitude for that plane.
I wonder what happens if it does go higher, or does it not let you?
It will climb majorly slow.
Oh,
Let's say Oh, he just dropped.
He's dropping like crazy. 36.
He needs to get down to about 35,000.
Yeah.
35,000 is comfortable for the Airbus. Anything above 39 makes you drag wind really bad. Martin, you still there, bro? So, Mr. Cornish, you've got no fucking excuse not to come and join on Flight Sim now. Just need to pull your finger out your arse and get yourself a decent gaming PC next.
Tezza,
You're trying to find me. Are you appearing online? Because you're not showing up in my list.
Okay. Don't worry, Tez. I can do it. Fucking dropped it again.
Right, Calvin, we got just under 60 nautical miles before we have to start descending.
Okie dokie.
Once that nautical mile gets down to 100, we need to start descending. He said he is here.
Don't worry, I was gonna be a nasty cunt and I was gonna give you time out someone in chat, but then realised I can't time you out because you have a spanner. I see you, Dave. You're quite literally next to me. Near enough.
Where is you?
Hey, it's over here.
Oh, there you are, yeah.
I'm going to...
Right, Martin, if you are struggling to find me, if you can go on and add some superior, this one here, that's at the top of the screen. If you add some superior, I got you on my radar.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to trust that cunt, Dave.
Who?
Some superior. You sound like a dodgy fella, if you ask me.
Well, it might, because sometimes it doesn't show up to me that the other person's online. When Jay tried the other day, it wouldn't let me add him. So if Martin adds you,
Hi.
if you add some superior, Martin, and you also add Mr. Cornish, once you've added some superior and Mr. Cornish, one of them two might be able to invite you into the group, and then you'll jump up into the sky behind us. See you on my VFR.
I'm making a turn.
That's got to be you over there, is it? There's some superior, that's you. There's Cornish Drongo back there. I think that possibly could be Colin over there. Sorry, not Colin, Martin over there.
Oh, hello.
You know, I've flown this whole flight with no VFR.
Really?
Yeah, I've had no instructions the whole flight.
Request.
But which autopilot are you on, though, Cornish? Are you on the AI pilot, or are you on proper autopilot? And also, Martin, if you had Mr. Cornish, he's actually an Xbox player. Bob Martin has joined your group. There he is. Right. So if you now click on me, you should be out. There is Bob Martin. There he is. So we is all here.
We have a group flight.
So if you press escape now, guys, and you go onto our group little radar there, you should be able to click on them and add them as a friend without having to go anywhere. So Calvin, you can add Cornish and Martin.
Already done.
And if you two do the same, then you will get notified when we're on flight sim, and you'll be able to jump straight in and join without having to do any of this fuckery like we have done today.
Who's going down first, Dave, me or you?
Well, I'm still at 130 out at the moment, so I'm not descending until I hit 100. How far are you out?
134.
134. Well, I'm current. What's that on approach, or is that on El Paro?
Time approach.
Time approach. I'm on 127 on approach.
Yeah, I'm 132. El Prat is 134.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to how dense that cloud is below me on the descent. I'm not looking forward to diving through that, because it doesn't look as white and fluffy as normal. It's a really grey colour. So I would presume that...
Oh, I was thinking of it. Dave.
Yeah.
I've never done a landing in the rain.
Landing in the rain?
Yeah.
Well, if you're landing in the rain, my suggestion is that you come in with your nose a little bit higher than normal, your speed brake on, your flaps down at like 30, and then once you touch down on the ground, you need to reverse thrust and also apply the brake.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it's not pissing down with rain when we get down there.
I hope not.
I've done a few soggy landings before.
Yeah.
I also, the other night when I was on flight sim and Jay wanted to come and join me, I diverted from my flight path and went to land on an airfield. And I didn't know if it was tarmac, didn't know how long it was, I didn't know what the surface I was landing on. And when I got down there, it was grass and it was fucking wet.
Lovely.
I applied full reverse thrust and on the brake, and I skidded right off the end of the runway.
Lovely.
It was not lovely, I'll tell you that.
How am I being... Oh, there goes Mr. Cornish as well.
Have you got your speed brake on?
No.
Ooh. And my stream just went off and came back on again, didn't it?
Yep. It was just about to say that. I'm
Yep.
going down. 230. Look out,
just
cracky
noticed that.
incoming.
I'm down to 2 viewers. Again, this is what happened last night.
Yeah, it's back up now though. I'm currently in an advert switch. Right, why am I not... I've got it set as 2,300. Why the fuck are you not going down?
No worries, Cornish.
I seem to have a problem. My plane not going down.
Turn the autopilot off and then on again. I hate it when it crashes. I don't understand why it goes off and then comes back on again. Are you on your descent dial? The one that does your altitude speed up and down?
Yeah.
You need to turn it down, and you also need to turn your speed down when you're descending as well. You want to go down to about
There we
180. 180 on the speed, on your knots, and also you need to go into the minus.
See, speed matches MACH 0.
That is a lot of cloud, bro. You are right. You need to make sure you turn your airspeed down to about 180, and also your descend needs
That's
to be
better.
on minus.
180 knots.
So we're back up to 6 out of the 8 viewers that we're in, so... Remember, you're going to be heading for time of approach, not the other one.
Yeah.
I'm going to be coming down through the cloud line shortly as well. And clouds are looking a bit grey up here now.
Bit threatening, isn't they?
Oh yes. Currently 71 mile out from Desto. Currently at 18.6, going down to 10,000. I'm on minus 20 for the VS, vertical speed. Currently at 243 on the airspeed. I say I'm having to do all of this by myself, not having any. Say, this is the reason why I stopped playing Flight Sim, was because of all the bugs and stuff. Oh fucking Jesus! All right, Mr. Cornish, slow your roll, son. Fucking Jesus, man. What
Jesus
speed was
Christ.
you doing then, you crazy bastard? You must be overspeed.
Cornish is going in, isn't he?
Absolute nutty bastard. He's gonna crash and fucking die at that speed.
He just wanted to get in front of you, didn't he? Oh, Dave's going through the clouds.
Yeah.
Hi,
15,000 feet. Ta-da!
Tally-ho!
You are an absolute fucking nutbag, you are, Cornish.
My vertical
Absolute
speed, you don't want to know what it's
nutbag.
on.
Huh?
It's on 39 at the minute.
Mine slowed right up because you got the uplift from the clouds.
Yeah.
Here we go. Going through the clouds. Right, you need to start descending quicker than that, bro. What the fuck are you playing at?
Me?
No, me.
Oh, I don't know. I'm still up at 22,000 feet at the minute.
How far out are you?
63 nautical miles.
I'm 58. You're going to need to get down below the cloud coverage, Calvin, so you can start seeing your land markers.
So that I've set it to 15,000.
I've put mine to descend at 30. Fucking hell. Bob's in an Air Force plane.
Fucking Jesus.
He's in front of Cornish now. Fucking nutbag.
We have got some proper nutters with us, haven't we?
Indeed. Well, you know what the Cornish saying is, don't you?
Go big or go home?
No, strong in the head, strong in the arm and thick in the head.
Yeah, boy.
I can't read, I can't write, but I can drive the tractors.
What speed are you doing, Dave?
I am currently at 191.5.
I've got my airspeed as 180, but I'm still doing 263.
Right,
Speed
what's
brake
your...
on.
No, take your speed brake off. You need to set your descent. Set your descent speed.
Yep.
I've set mine to 30 minus on the descent speed. On the VS.
It's having a go at me because it wants me to be up at flight level 2,300.
Have you got request decrease altitude?
Nothing.
Is it shouting in your ear hole?
Yes.
You can turn that off if you go into the menu and turn off ATC voice.
Alright.
Which I've done. I don't have any of the ATC on because it's fucking proper jarring. Mr. Cornish is down at 9,000 feet. Where's Bob? Bob. There's Calvin. You're over the top of me, mate.
I know. What flight? What's your altitude at the minute, Dave?
10-1. I'm rubbish at landing. Right. If you press the escape, the pause menu, Cornish, and you go into assisting options and go into navigation aids, make sure that your route and waypoints are turned on. Make sure your taxi ribbon Oh, what the fuck? Me chat's just... Oh, it's back again.
Your stream performance might just having a bit of a...
Yeah, it's just gone off again. But the internet's fine. I don't understand. Like...
I see it, Dave. Why am I going down to 6,000? Oops. 7,000, please.
I'll get a sensible plane next time, he said. It probably keeps stopping because the graphics card is so overloaded.
Yeah.
I say I keep looking at graphics cards, but I can't fucking afford to buy one. I say a decent graphics card to go along with that CPU and motherboard that I bought, you're looking in the excess of £1,000.
Fucking hell.
But it's not even coming up that the stream is disconnected on Streamlabs. It just restarts the counter at the top to say that I'm, like, basically starting the stream over again from 0. Fucking hell, Calvin, you is a long way out to be that low.
Yeah. I went run downstairs because I've just seen what the time is.
Oops, you's gonna be late.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I haven't had any lunch yet either.
Best grab something on the go.
I've got a Kingston pepper steak slice in front of me. And a packet of crisps, that'll do me.
Have you put your bird on the floor?
I might have
just
ran
disappeared.
downstairs. Yeah, I know. I've quit.
So it's so fucking annoying that keeps happening. Fancy a Chinese.
You fat bastard.
think I might have Chinese for dinner. It's my night off tonight, so.
That's worked out pretty well, isn't it? It's your night off and it's my night out.
Yes. Right, I'm going to go down to 6,000 feet. Get down below the cloud coverage. "20 nautical miles out now." On approach, I am indeed. Getting down to 6,000.
Those clouds do not look pretty.
No, they don't. They are grey as fuck, mate. Take it easy, Shawnee boy.
Have a good one, Sean, bro.
There's a lot of planes out over the water circling. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 planes out over the water circling. We got a disco, 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 disco. Who is for the disco? That was Calvin with the host.
Again.
Right, here we go. We're starting to get low enough now. We should be able to start getting our bearings of where the runway is. Mr. Bobo's over there. Whee, we can see. The girls are going to be home shortly. It's a shame that you can't click on like another player tag and like zoom in and see them like on here.
Excuse me.
I should think so too, fat pig.
Fucking hell, my mouth's on fire in a minute.
Did you get a good old peppercorn, did you?
That peppered steak slice was a bit peppery.
There's Bob out there in the background. He's going down. 1,000 feet, 900 feet, 800 feet. speed this bird up a little bit. Tezza stating the obvious. Oh, you do crack me up, Tezza.
He's been thinking about
Mr. Cornish is coming in for landing. You coming in for landing, Corno?
He's been thinking about boobies, so he thought he'd best come back and just say something to make sure he's still here.
Corno's at 6,000 feet. If you're going for the runway from 6,000 feet, you're a nutty fucker.
That bird's gonna bounce.
I really hope that he's not coming in to land from 6,000 feet. I don't even know if he's on approach yet or not, because I can't see.
Yeah. Anyway, in other news,
You're out of here.
on stuff, I've got.
Go on, fuck off. I'll see you tomorrow.
Very nice, is it?
You about during the day tomorrow?
College all day tomorrow.
Fucking college.
What are you doing Thursday, though?
Could do convoy trucking.
Yeah, don't mind. I'm off Thursday, but the old man ain't, so I don't know what we've got planned.
Well, you just don't plan nothing. You just don't tell him.
Okie dokie. Right then.
Catch you later. What are you doing, Cornish, mate? What the fuck are you doing? Where the fuck did Cornish go? I swear to God, you best not be bringing me in to fucking land at that altitude. You seriously bringing me in to land? Let's take off the autopilot. I don't think somehow we're going to make this. But it lined us up with a runway to come in, so... Down, down, down. No, not up. Oh, you bitch. Well, that was a bit, I mean, we got the bird on the floor. I guess that's that's good enough for me. Where's Cornish? Cornish is over there. He's coming in, and he's coming in hot. Yo, Kurt. Come on, Cornish, keep the nose up. Oh, he bounced. He bounced. Keep the nose up, Cornish, keep the nose up. Full brakes, full reverse thrust on the brakes, on the brakes. Come on, boy, slow that bird, slow that bird. There we go, son. You got her on the floor. Well done. Right, I'm going to taxi to the gate. Actually, I'm going to... I mean, I've been using Pro Mods like since I found out about it, mate. So, oh crap! Just fly over the top of that plane. Don't worry about that. He did do a bouncy boogie down the runway. Good old Cornish. Good old Cornish. You did land it, bro, so proud of you. Make sure you request to park. Oh, Mr. H train. I've just been sick. Yeah, I've done the same thing this morning, mate, to be honest. got up, gone in the bathroom, had a pee, had a shave, and then after shaving, I was washing my face, and I had face wash like on the end of my nose, like under here, and as I was cleaning my face, I then inhaled through my nose and shot the soap straight up my nose and straight down into my mouth, and that made me puke. Yeah, it was not a pleasant experience. So engine 1 off, engine 2 off, parking brake is applied, and there we go. So make sure that you do this, guys. Make sure you go to parking, park up, turn your plane off so you get this logbook window. But other than that, guys, we are going to love you and leave you. So thank you very much for joining me. And as always, I've been Dr. Dave. You guys have been amazing. Thanks for supporting the channel, everybody. Cornish and Martin, thank you very much for joining me. You think my mic is damaged? Why do you think my mic is damaged? Anybody else having any issues hearing me? Right, hold up a sec. The webcam is uber large. Let's sort this out quickly. Is it weird now? Mic is perfect. I think it might just be a you problem, bro. Make sure you turn the volume down a little bit if you're listening on a mobile device. If you've got the volume up too high, it will piss ass about. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you like I said. We have been streaming since 9:30. Now it's nearly 12 o'clock, nearly lunchtime. The girls are going to be on their way home in a moment. But Martin, if you are around during the mornings on another day and I'm flying, feel free to come and join me. Same for you, Cornish. It has been a blast. Thank you very much for joining me, both of you. It's all good, Wolf. No, honestly, I'd rather you come into the stream if you think there is an audio problem. I would rather that you say that you think there's an audio problem other than ignoring it, and then it, you know, ruins the audio for the whole stream. But I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but I have a... you're not going to be able to see it from there, but there is a... Let me see if I can take the webcam down off of there quickly. I don't know how quiet I'm going to do this. Right, see this unit over here? This unit is a Go XLR. It's actually a mixer. So the first channel, when I turn that up and down, that makes my mic audio go up and down. This one does the Discord volume. This one in the middle here does the music volume, and then this one does the game sound. Not going to be able to do a room tour with the webcam. Don't think we will be able to. Let me see if I can get this camera off of this mount, which is a bit of a pain in the arse to do, so bear with me. Don't think it's gonna come undone. It ain't gonna come undone. Which is unfortunate. Now I can't get the webcam to stay in place anymore. Right. There we go. Right, well, over now that you can see, so over here is all of my Sneak Energy collection. That over there, that PC is what runs my movie server. It also runs my farming and Wreckfest server. Over here is the other PC. You've seen me stream on that PC before. That's the one where I do like farming, trucking, etc. And then if you look in the background, you can see the picture. If we quickly flip over to the other. Is that an image? Right, so here, where did it go? This image here. Yeah, so we, I'm currently sitting on the desk PC right now. So on the desk PC we have the Go XLR system that does all of the audio. We have the Stream Deck, which changes all the scenes and everything that you see visually on the screen. We have the HYPERX mouse. We have the HYPERX Alloy keyboard. It's one of the brightest RGB keyboards that I could find on the market. That PC that's currently under the desk there, that is the one that I just showed you that's now behind me on the cabinet. And then we have the Next Level Racing GT Ultimate V2 race rig with the wraparound rally bucket seat. We have the Thrustmaster T3PA pedals. They're the Pro Edition and they're inverted underneath the desk, underneath the rig. We have the Farming side deck. We also have another HYPERX Alloy keyboard. They're full metal construction and they're absolutely amazing. We have the Thrustmaster TX wheel with the Ferrari GTE rim. We have 3 24-inch monitors along the bottom, which is where I play my trucking and stuff like that. We've got a 40-inch TV above, which is where I read all the chat and Streamlabs and all of that sort of stuff. And then we've got the PC on the wall. So the PC on the wall is running a i9-9900K with a Z390 motherboard, 360mm water cooler, 2080 Super graphics card, 32 gigs of RAM, an 850 RM850X power supply, and it's also running a 1TB M.2 drive as well as a 4TB slave drive. And then the desk PC is now running a i7-11700K processor with a Z490 motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM, a 240mm water cooler, a 1070, a GTX 1070 8GB graphics card. That's a Zotac Mini. It's also running a terabyte M.2 drive, and also a 1TB Barracuda slave drive, and a RM750X power supply. So yeah, that is my setup, and you know, there's a fair amount of money that's gone into this, but this has taken me the best part of 5 years to get to this point. So a lot of people think that I've got money pouring out my backside, and I don't. I'm a family man. I've got 2 children. I just buy parts as and when I can afford them, and I upgrade from what I had. I've currently got 4 PCs in my house plus a gaming laptop. So the 2 PCs that you see, the white one that's on the desk and the black one that's on the wall, are the 2 newest built PCs. The one that's under the desk was built from spare parts when I upgraded the 2, and also the one that's in my daughter's bedroom was funded by myself, Ian, T-Rex Gamer 92, and also my missus's mother-in-law, my mother-in-law basically. She helped fund building my daughter's PC. You remember when I was at my mum's house on ETS? They were the days, mate. They were the days. Yeah, mate, it was sitting there on a desk with the wheel strapped to the desk. Yeah, so that was a fair long time ago, Cornish. Well, Kurt, maybe one day that will be possible. Let's say one day, you know, like I do meet up with a fair amount of people, you know, like especially the guys that I game with on a regular basis. I do set up events where we can all meet up. I've done a DDL. I did a DDL meetup a few years back, and we had about 20 people turn up, and we spent all weekend in the pub getting absolutely blotto. So yeah, it was an absolute blast. But like I said, by no stretch of the imagination am I rich. Many people see my setup and they're like, "Oh, you're rich," and I'm not. I'm not rich by any means of the imagination. Like I said, I have had help building this setup. You know, guys that I game with and donations and stuff like that have helped to build this setup. You know, like it's not just all my own funding. I have had certain items gifted to me. So yeah, it's been a long 5 years, but you know, like look what we've managed to achieve for the channel. So. But, like I said, we are going to love you and leave you now because my daughter and my missus and the mother-in-law are on their way home. And it's going to get rather loud and noisy. So, thank you very much again for joining me, Martin and Cornish. We will be back on Flight Sim in the next couple of days. So, if you are around, feel free to join. I don't really travel a great deal, Kurt. A lot of the meetups end up happening down in like Kent area, southeast. But if you are willing to travel to one of the meetups, then you are more than welcome to come along. Like I said, I'm going to love you and leave you. We will see you on Wednesday morning because there is no evening stream. The evening stream for tonight, you can possibly go and catch up with T-Rex Gamer 92, Crash Bash 2207 or Boggo 101 all over on Twitch. So make sure you go and check those guys out. I say they should be live this evening. It is actually my night off. I'm going to actually spend some time with the missus, catch up on some TV and probably order a Chinese. So happy days for that. But other than that, guys, take it easy and we will see you